Hey everybody, how are you guys doing, man? This is Kenny at Lionel for Less. I've been gone a couple weeks. I've been working and I've had a little health issues, and we're just praying for the best with that. You know, I'm getting older, and you know, you're like a car and shit starts to fall off and needs replaced and stuff, and you gotta go to the junkyard and look for a part or something. I don't know, but anyway, like I said, we put all that in God's hands, and I'm glad to see you guys today. Thanks for everyone who's been subscribing, and I'm gonna try to keep posting on a more regular basis now that I'm feeling better and stuff. You know, in the meantime, I'm trying to keep a full-time trucking job also. I got this today in the mail. I got this for a pretty good price, and this is not my old big boy. I had the Protosound 4014. Protosound 2 one, but that deal went bad, and regardless, I'm glad that God let me obtain this one so I can still have a big boy to run around. Countdown is to 2 weeks till construction begins on the new layout, so this is what I'll be doing this weekend. I haven't started cleaning it up yet. The only thing I can see that's wrong with it is this got bent during shipment, the coupler cut bar, and it doesn't have a bell. I could have very easily removed the bell from the other one I had, but you know, it's not the right thing to do. You know, God is the great equalizer, and you know, He takes care of everything. And you do things like that, and it comes back on you. Yeah. And the guy was great about loaning me the train and checking it out and everything, and I hope that all works out for the best for him also. I did test this with a regular 9 volt battery, and it appears that it all runs right. I don't know, we'll see later. It does have the firebox glow. That's one thing the other one didn't have. Gonna have to light that up to see that better. And I guess this is just the first shot here. And I've got the tender down here. I've got the new Energizer. It's the same exact specs. Rechargeable battery. I've got that recharging right now. I've got the power on. Just running some power to that. Letting that recharge. But yeah, 1996 QSI. And man, even with that cheap speaker, you know, which I'm hoping to replace with perhaps this one here later on tonight. Not that one. This Sony one I'm hoping will fit. It's got the correct width, and it looks like it'll fit in under there. and it's a much higher quality speaker. Actually got a little magnet on the back of it. So we'll be checking that out this weekend, see if that will work. It's the same ohms. This says this is a 8 ohm speaker on there. So this is 8 ohms, that's 8 ohms. I don't see any problems. Yeah, but look at that QSI chip. They probably have a cooler one for the big boy itself. Unless this is the big boy itself one, but I'll make a couple phone calls. See if I can get another chip for it. If I don't like this one. Like I said, all I did was put a 9-volt Energizer regular battery in there. Plugged it up and it smoked and it lit up and it wanted to go and everything. So yeah, here's the features on this one. You know, quarter scale, weighs over 18 pounds. It's a little bit heavier than the Proto 2 actually. It's got the Proto smoke system, which, okay, there's no chuffing, but the smoke volume does increase with the speeds. And you know, it says it operates in 072, but man, these things struggle. Like I said, on my new layout, I'm going to start on in 2 weeks. We're going to try for 080 or 88 for the outer loop. Because engines like this, they do struggle on the 72 to keep it together. It's got die-cast leading, trailing, and tender trucks, which I think the Proto 2 did have not a die-cast trailing truck. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of them, but you know, this one didn't arrive until today, and I had to get that one back to the other guy. The marker lights, they light up. This has got the operating firebox glow, which I'm certain the Proto 2 did not. Remote controlled Proto coupler. Precision ball bearing gearbox. Operating tender, that works. I checked the backup light out. So there you go. It's the Protosound Big Boy. MT301 MT3021LP is the catalog number on that. So we've got that charging up right now. I'm not sure if those come halfway charged or whatever. So I've just got it on the track charging. And we're going to sit here tonight and just detail this out. Man, this thing had a ton of dust on top of it when I got it. And it's dry as a bone. It hasn't been ran in a long time. You know, you can tell when you get something. But the thickness of the pipes and that are different than the Proto 2. I mean, like everything else in life, you know, as they make money, they cheapen the product. But yeah, it's clean. You know, because I wanted to clean it off real good. It had styrofoam. It wasn't even wrapped. It was just put in the box. And I vacuumed styrofoam off of this thing for a half an hour. So, there it is. I'll be back with the second part of this, where we'll see if it's all running and going right, like it's supposed to. And if that all goes through the way it's supposed to, the whole neighborhood knows you and they will expose you. No, if that all goes through like it's supposed to, I will try to replace that speaker. My cab forward is going to Boston. It's on the way right now to Marty Fitzhenry's house, and he's going to hook that up for me, and we're going to make that into a Proto 2 engine, just because we can. I'm still undecided. I gotta talk to Marty one more time and see, because I do love the sounds that are on the regular Protosound cab forward. But now, since we've acquired this, I don't know, probably a lot of them are the same, you know. Hey, swing that water tunnel, you know, the standard sounds. If they're the same, might make that one a Proto 2. I'd make this one a Proto 2. But I've heard a lot of guys say that the Proto 1, or regular Protosound, had a much better sound to it than the Proto 2 did. So we'll have to live and learn on that. Cab number is 4012. As the old one was 4014, which I guess would be a more desirable cab number because of just the famousness of the 4014. But yeah, I can tell, yeah, that other one did not have a die-cast trailing truck. But yeah, the girth of the pipes. And these are made out of metal. Wow. The other ones were plastic already on the Proto 2. So, I don't know. As I learn more about the model tonight, I'll film some stuff. We still got to take it over and shove grease all up its ass and lube the shit out of it and start running it, which might not happen till tomorrow because my wife works this weekend. And if you've been a regular listener of mine, you know that I've been running in my bedroom temporarily while my mother-in-law and father-in-law have stayed with us for the past 6 months. But we're going back to Chicago in 2 weeks, and new layout construction will begin. I was at the supply store today looking at prices and checking out prices, and hopefully we'll be a little bit smarter this time and build this one better. Learn as you go in life. Life's a dance. You learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Couldn't nothing be more true than that statement in that song. Don't you worry about what you don't know, because life's a dance and you learn as you go. Alright guys, I'll be back with the second installment on this Protosound Big Boy acquisition that I thank the Lord for. And as always, God bless.